We're gonna put this shit to bed right now and talk about selfies. At least we are in an age of technology, our generation getting the brunt of it. Magazine prints with models on the front who have been photoshopped to fit this unreachable societal definition of pretty. But what is pretty? Pretty is a construct that doesn't even really exist. And yet, we're in a society that forces pretty down our throat. But that's for another video. So we're stuck in this world where you have to be pretty. We're stuck in this world that encourages self-consciousness and modesty because apparently it's attractive. And don't we all want to be attractive? Twilight. Self-confidence has become almost a taboo. God forbid you like an ounce of yourself, because suddenly you're too egotistical and have too much self-pride. This has been a problem for so long, and our generation is finally rebelling. And yet, when you think of selfie, it has a negative connotation, doesn't it? Those darn hooligan teenagers getting selfie into our dictionary. They're ruining the English language. Oh god, I can't stand other teenagers. They're so selfish. Like, who takes pictures of themselves? No. Teenagers are constantly living with being invalidated, their looks included. So what I don't understand are people who shit on selfie culture. Because selfie culture to me is a rebellion against what societies think is attractive. It's a new generation spitting fire on society, crumbling old structures and building up modern ones. It's a generation of change. People are beginning to find the pretty in themselves, and most of the time it's different from the pretty that society has constructed, because it's just that. Made up. It's unattainable. People are beginning to find the good in themselves and they want to share it. Do you realize how big of a step that is? I remember just a few years ago, people were darting out of photos. They would hide whenever a camera was pulled out. And look at us now. I loved my makeup today, so here's a selfie. I loved wearing this super cute outfit. This hat is cool. It makes my head look nice. All of these are wonderful things people are saying about themselves. And of course, leave it to society to bash this movement. Lastly, I'd just like to add in a quote that Ezra Koenig, who, if you don't know who that is a singer for Vampire Weekend, something he said in an interview a while back. He said, "I'm definitely pro-selfie. I think anyone who's anti-selfie is really just a hater. Because truthfully, why shouldn't people take pictures of themselves? When I'm on Instagram and I see that somebody took a picture of themselves, I'm like, thank you. I don't need to see a picture of the sky. There's only one of you. I could Google image the sky and would probably see beautiful images to knock my socks off. But I can't Google, you know, what does my friend look like today? For you to be able to take pictures of yourself that you feel good enough about to share with the world, I think that's a great thing." He goes on to mention that it's basically bullshit that younger generations get most of the blame. I really appreciate this, and I think he makes some valid points. You are unique because nobody's like you. Your mannerisms, your voice, your looks, they're all so individualistic, and I think that selfie culture is finally letting people embrace that. And to me, that's pretty amazing. Happy Friday, Delise. I'll see you in your video on Wednesday. Phew.